It's Amanda, and I'm coming to you with our first swatching video of the year of 2026. I don't actually know how I want to do this, so I have some swatches with friends, but I've also gotten a few inks. Plus, we have the bag of inky shame. Not really shame, but I've gotten these samples from a friend. I got a box from Pen Boutique with 1 ink in it. It's like the largest box ever, but it's 1 ink. I have a couple from Endless Pens, and then I have a big box of stuff from Van Ness. So I think what I'll do, also, now that I've started this chronological thing, I don't know how I want to do my swatches anymore. Like, maybe I just keep this for me and I show it off when we do something like a currently inked or something. And then I do the weeks for my little record, or maybe I do the weeks on my own. I really don't know how I want to do this. Because I just know that I want to keep track of inks and stuff. And I like the calendar that's in here for when we do 30 inks and stuff like that. And I like this. I like seeing the ink on this page. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't know what I want to do. We're having an existential crisis. Or maybe I do some in the weeks on camera, and sometimes I do it in the big one. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I want to try playing with some of these tools, these swatching tools. And I really want this book to be chronological order, even though this kind of also is. It's just in a smaller format. I just really like this, especially for like 30 inks and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, man. I don't know what I want to do. Do I save this for only 30 inks? I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with the weeks because it's familiar. And then I'll figure out what I want to do in here, and I'll do this on my own off camera. And then once we figure out what we're doing, we can go from there. I do need swatch cards because I am out of my swatch cards and I forgot to grab them. So one moment. Okay, we're back. We actually have a little bit of sunshine behind me, so I'm going to keep it with the natural light, and then I'll show it off with the overhead light kind of towards the end. Okay, so we'll use our brass tip pen with our River City Pen Company nib holder. This is like the smaller one. And then we'll use our automatic pen. And I have paintbrushes. I do need a background paper though. Okay, I'll use this Montblanc A5. Some Montblanc Nimosini. This is the A5 with the grid. It has grid paper and it has the top loading spiral. I'll use this as our swatch card background paper. Okay, so I'm going to start with the swatches with friends because that's fun. That's more fun than swatches with crap I bought myself. So I put out a call on Simone's Discord asking if people had some Birmingham Pen Company samples. Because, like, I started adding everything I wanted to try to my cart. And I'm like, I don't need to spend this much money on ink, especially if I don't know that I like the ink. So, like, everybody in here, or not everybody, but a lot of people in there are also Birmingham Pen Company fans and have a lot of their inks. And so I figured I could probably ask if people had them, and then we could do like a swap or something. So the one that I specifically asked for is Birmingham Tintype. And then Jessie sent, these are from Pen from Jessie, also sent Sailor Ink, Pen Show 2024, Birmingham Weathered Brick, and Birmingham Antique Sepia. So I have a few different samples to try, so that's cool. And then also sent these little crystal stickers, which are very cute. I particularly like fluorite and amethyst because purple, but these are very cute, and I'll use them in something. Maybe Happy Mail, maybe, I don't know, maybe whatever mail. maybe my journals. So yeah, so we've got a few samples to try. It's been so long since I've done a swatching video, I forgot how to do it. I'm not gonna lie, especially now that I want. So we're gonna definitely start with these 4 and then see where the wind takes us. Probably do that Pen Boutique one because it's only one, and probably the Endless Pens because it's only a couple. And then we'll save the Van Ness box for another video. And obviously the Bag of Shame. So yeah, that's cool. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that'll be a 7 swatches, which I started last year and only did 1 video for. 7 swatches. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only grabbed 6 cards. We need 7, so we'll grab one more. Grab one more. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Okay, cool. I love it. So, because it is January, I'm actually filming this on, no, that's December. We could start in December, or we could start like in January. Today's actually the 3rd. I thought I was going to have to do some train to taxi, and I didn't have to. So, okay, so we're just going to start with the first week that's available in the notebook, and we'll do our 7 swatches there. So we'll start with the one that I asked about, because that's the one that I asked about. It's Birmingham Tintype. A little wrap for the ink samples. That's lovely. I might need to figure out what this is and get some, because it seems like seems much handier and less expensive, and maybe a little less annoying than a bunch of Ziploc bags. So yeah, let's go. I'm excited. It's been so long since we've done a swatching video. Actually, do I need to turn the light on? Is it getting darker now? The clouds are coming in. The clouds are coming in. So maybe I do need to have the light. We'll just have the light. Okay. The first swatch of 2026 is from Jessie. I did that wrong. It's W. Okay. The ink is Birmingham Pen Co Tintype. I'm just going to write it in here too. I'll have ink on the page. Also, because I'm curious, what does the swipey do? Okay, so for whatever reason, I'm obsessed. I need paper towel. I probably have more Birmingham grays and black inks than I do any other color. For whatever reason, I'm obsessed with their blacks and gray inks. I think it's because I'm always on the hunt for a dupe for the original Slag Gray. This is very nice. This is like a stormy looking swatch. I love it. And then, where did I put it? It's right here in front of my face. We'll do our little automatic pen swatch. Oops, I got like no ink on there. ink falls off of here really fast. Very nice. Very, very nice. It's exciting. Then we'll start with, we'll do Sailor Pen Show 2024. This is a very generous sample. It's a pretty green. Swatch card. Where did I put them on? I put them out of the way and then I couldn't find them. Okay, so we have this is once again from Jessie. Thank you. That's a very dark, murky little green. I think I also got too much ink on the nib. Very nice, swampy, murky green. Who doesn't love one of those? Excuse me. Ooh, I like this. I will be getting a few more Birmingham samples from a few people. I just decided I was going to hold them all until they all get here, but then I was like, no, I want to swatch now. So I think I'll swatch them in batches as they come in and I'm able to film because I go back to work on Monday. So currently still get to work from home 2 days a week, so hopefully that will stick throughout the year. Oh, I forgot to do my automatic pen swatch. See, I feel like updating all of these notebooks is going to be too much. So I think what I'll do is maybe I'll keep the chronological one for like my own amusement, and then I'll show it off as I can, maybe. I don't know. I just want to play with all of the notebooks and do all of the things like all of my friends are doing, you know? I just want to be like the cool kids. And if any of you say you're not the cool kids, you're lying, because you're all the cool kids. All right, next up we have Birmingham Company Weathered Brick. I think I actually have a sample of this from Casey, but we're going to swatch it anyway because why not? I do, or is it Weathered Brick or is it something else? I don't remember actually now. Am I a liar? Maybe I'm a liar. I swear I used this in a 30 inks once though. But either way, another sample and a generous one at that. It's a beautiful, I do remember it's a beautiful ink. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Weathered Brick. Boop, boop. BPC Now that we're 3 days into the year, how are y'all liking your planners? I'm like using everything. Even books I didn't use at all last year. Because I have like a little like daily tarot card pull journal that I did like for a couple years before. And I don't think, I think I did one. I think I did 1 or 2 pulls last year. Probably during a 30 inks month. Because, oh, this is so pretty. Oh, I do remember this now. I was remembering it being darker, and it does dry darker. It's very pretty. I love this. So happy to have another sample. Cat hair. For those of you wondering where Pearl is, I believe she is. She's napping on the cat tree behind me. She did not like that I was in my room today. Well, I've been out and about. I went to the post office, mailed some happy mail, mailed some stuff for Rumi. So I've been out and about, and I went in my room to eat lunch, and she yelled at me. She was like, "Get out here. Go do something. Don't sit in your room all day." And now I thought she wanted to play, but she didn't want to play. She just wanted to be out here, and I wasn't out here, so she couldn't be out here. But I'm out here now, so she's out here. Beautiful. I'll show these without the light as well at the end. I know that's backwards from what I said in the beginning, but here we are. These inks all look super nice together. Next up, we have Birmingham Antique Sepia, which I think was another one that I was considering, but I didn't ask for. And I think it's very nice that they sent it along. Okay, swatch number 4 of our 7 swatches. Oops. JW. I don't know why I can't get that correct. Birmingham Pen Co. Oh, this is like totally slanted, but that's fine. BBC. That's very lovely. Boop. Hopefully that's still in frame. Hopefully I've been in frame. I haven't even checked. I'm so out of sorts. If it's not like a 30 days or like an ink vent, I don't know how to look at this ink. Be careful not to like contaminate it with everything below, but pretty. This is wild ink. This is wild. Okay, so here's our paper towel chromatography. This is Tintype. It's got like that purpley black gray with like some olive. That's the Sailor Pen Show. Also, I think, did it? Maybe it didn't. I just got very close. This is Weathered Brick. This is Antique Sepia. That's insane. Those are wild colors. But it matches like what's happening on the card here, so that's cool too. These are amazing. Thank you, Jessie, again for sending the samples. Here's what our weeks looks like. I wrote the ink name, I wrote who it's from, and then we did the little X swipe. All right, okay. That's it for the samples for today. Next up we have, I'm going to do Pen Boutique because it's sitting right here. These next inks are not going to be as subdued. I have full-size scissors today. I found some when I was cleaning, so I designated them to be here. So I can open packages a little bit easier than with my knitting scissors. I had a box cutter in my Amazon cart, and then I just never ordered it. I was like, oh, I don't need it, I don't need it, I don't need it. Okay, so we have one singular item in here. Our package was packed by Ronan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, this is from Pen Boutique. Did I say that? We have an ink. An ink I've been wanting to get for a long time, but never did. And then Bookish Artist Mandy, I think, used it semi-recently. I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to get that. So I did. Montblanc Pop Pink. These are like the new like white boxes. Like, instead of the old black boxes, but since this is like one of the base standard colors, if there was a sticker on here, it got taken off and it's kind of sticky. I'll have to clean that. But it is the same shoe bottle that their standard inks come in. I love it. I really do like the Montblanc standard inks. I feel like they're not as expensive, although the price is raised. They're not as expensive as the special edition ones. And honestly, the ink is great, especially like Irish green is my favorite green. Corn Poppy Red is discontinued and one of my favorite greens. I think is it called Lavender Purple? That's also discontinued and replaced by something called Amethyst, which I also wanted to get, but I was like, so you roll. Just get the one that you don't already have. So we're gonna swatch Montblanc Pop Pink. I got this from Pen Boutique. This could also be a contender for my, it's not as bright as the plainer pink, but when I run out of that sample. This actually reminds me a lot of the wigs and boas from Papier Plume that I recently got. Just looking at this tiny little bit. Montblanc Pop Pink. Boop. Oh, I didn't write. Over here. Montblanc. One day I would like to own a Montblanc pen. Montblanc fountain pen, just to say that I did. Today's not that day, but one day. One day. The problem is the ones I want are either discontinued and hecka expensive, or like I don't know which classic size is right for me. I feel like I want the experience of shopping in the Montblanc store though. I want to go to the store and buy my pen and walk out. I do like the, I can't remember if it's the 149 or the 146, but the one that has the rose gold, I do like that a whole lot. That's very pretty, and that does remind me a lot of the wigs and bows, and I just put wigs and bows away, so I'm not going to go grab it to compare. Sorry. I also would like to get better about doing comparisons again. I used to be able to do that, and then my swatch cards got out of control and I stopped doing it. And I regret that, but I need to get them organized, which I've been like in the process of doing forever, but still not done. Mostly because I started it and then I got so worn out, I was like, I don't even want to look at it anymore. Part of me thinks, because I was putting them in a baseball card box, part of me thinks I just need to get a million trillion binders and a million trillion like trading card sheets and then call it a day. For something called Pop Pink, this actually feels pretty subdued, like for pink. I do like it though. I like it a lot. And I feel like when I run out of wigs and boas, this will also be like a good do I want to put this back? Okay, no, I don't care. This could be a good like replacement for it. Imagine Montblanc being the replacement. Okay, I have 2 more inks that we have from Endless Pens. It's 2 of their exclusives that I just like could not resist. And then I realized there was actually a 3rd exclusive that I wanted to get that I forgot to get, but I might be placing an order with them for something soon, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna open this off the camera because it's got my address all over the place, you know, like they do. I need to get one of those like security roller things so I can just like block everything out when it gets here, and then I don't have to worry about it. I had one of those in my cart once too, and I took it out. Does anybody use them? Are they actually like good? I get a lot of junk mail, so it'd be nice to like hide my address from that when I like rip it up and recycle it too. Okay, let me in. Let me in the box. Let me in. Here's our Endless Pen tape. Let me in. This is fascinating, I know, especially since you can't see it. Let me fight with it. Did I just rip the box? Oh no, it's just the tape. I was like, dang. Full strength over here. Okay. Are you open now? Oh my god. One tiny little thing that wants to hold on for dear life. One teeny tiny little thing in the corner that refuses to let go. Okay. Okay. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We have 2 inks. There's 3 things in here. Did I order something extra? Oh, okay. I see. Comes with it. Okay. Endless Pens. Can you guess what it is? I don't know. Did I put it in the title? I have no idea. Let go. Everything is very well packaged. It won't let me in. Okay. Ta-da! We have Tono Lims Puuurfectly Insane ink. I saw this pen and it was long gone by the time I ever even realized it existed, but they still had the ink for sale. It's a collab they did for the Hatch program with Wasted Paper, who I actually just recently found out about and followed them. And then we have the Uni Truffle, which was the Endless Pens community ink. I first saw this on Skydye Ink's Instagram, and then I think Karina just used it in her Currently Ink last month, and I was like, that's gorgeous, I need it. And it came with Endless Pen swatch cards, which I don't know that I'll use, because I don't like the ones that have like, I really liked the Polaroid ones, but I don't typically like the ones where you have to color over a design, because sometimes the design actually doesn't pop through, and then I get annoyed about that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I use those at some point. I also have panda ones that Maria gave me. I was going through some stuff, and I'm like, wait, I don't think I swatched this ink. I actually have to go look to see if I swatched it, because I thought I did, but then I was like, but did I? Anyway, that's a whole different thing. Okay. 2 more swatches. Let's start with the, I don't know, which one should we start with? Let's start with the wasted paper, because that's the one I grabbed. Tono and Lims. I love the resurgence of Tono and Lims. I feel like Tono and Lims came out and wasn't super popular because it wasn't as readily available. There were only a few shops that sold it. I guess this is a link, maybe a QR code to the place if you want it. Hopefully you can use that. But yeah, but now they're like everywhere and more distributed, and people are falling in love with it, and I love it because I've been a big fan of Tono Lims for a while. They did get increasingly more difficult to find, and now they're everywhere, and I'm here for it. I love it. So this is Puuurfectly Insane. Which I can't wait. So I got this from Endless Pens. Tono and Lims. And time is at wasted paper. Oh, they use Puuurfectly Insane ink. Can you read that? 3 U's. I gotta write a novel for this one. Okay. Exciting. That's a very pretty color. That's very pretty and up my alley. What did Shelly used to say, Creepy Nibs used to say, that's so up my alley, it's in my house. Which I love. I don't know if I need to shake this up. It just feels like before I swatch it, I just want to make sure everything's like all good. Murky, dusty, purpley goodness. Yes, please. And I believe it splits off and does some weird things, especially in a swatch. It's kind of weird in the paper towel chromatography. You can see some green and stuff poking through. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is so cool. Very fun ink. Can't wait to get that in a pen. What pen am I going to put that in? I have no idea. I need to actually finish some pens before we think about inking some new ones. I inked a couple since the currently inked. And I found one that I didn't add. Actually, I should show y'all that. After I filmed, I found 3. I remembered one that I didn't write in here, but I can't find the pen, and I'm very upset about it. But then I remembered 3 other, no, actually there's another one that I didn't write here. So I actually have 61 currently inked pens. I found my TWSBI, I didn't find it, it sits on this table permanently, but I just don't think of it because it's just like such a permanent combination. My TWSBI Eco White Extra Fine with Roaring Klinger Document Black. This is always inked with that. Shown Design Dark Matter. I keep it in the bottom in my purse, and it was at the bottom of my bag. Then a Preppy Wah, the Neko, the kitty one, the purple kitty one that just came out. I found that sitting on my bookshelf. And then I forgot to write down my Ink of Witch, my mini witch. Marsha was kind enough to remind me of that. I still haven't written it in here because I was going to write it in here when I write my TWSBI Irish Green, which I can't find. It's nowhere to be found. It was on my table. It fell off my table. I saw it fell off my table, picked it up, and I was like, I need to pick this up and do something with it. So I don't lose it. And I don't know where it is. It's nowhere. I'm gonna have to tear apart everything in order to find it. I've been cleaning my room. I've been cleaning this table. I've gone through all of my cleaned pens. It's nowhere. It's not in my pen cases. It's disappeared. So I actually have 2 more pens to write on here. One that I'll do after I do this, and then one that I'll write in here when I find it. So 61 currently inked pens on January 1st. And now I get to write through them. Oh, this is so cool. It reminds me of Troublemaker. They had a couple inks that came out last year, like Rodeo Hour and Sepia Hour and like Golden Orchid. I think that's what this reminds me of. I think that's what it was called. Golden Orchid from Troublemaker. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Okay, next up we'll do Robert Oster Ube Truffle. Make sure that this is cleaned off. I just couldn't resist this color. Endless Pens. They also have an exclusive Wuthering Heights that I want. That's currently in my cart, so I might be getting that. Robert Oster. Endless Pens. I'm cringing a little inside because these are 2 things that I don't normally buy anymore. Robert Oster or Endless Pens. But I couldn't resist. Oh, that's great. That's a beautiful color. I'm really happy. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. So pretty. Oh, I forgot to write it down. So pretty. I don't know why I'm vibing with this color so much right now, but I'm here for it. So good. Oh, I close this without doing my swatch. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, let me cap this again. Oops, my camera's gone all wonky. Here's our swatches. Here's Tintype. That's very nice. Kind of want to see chromatography on that. Like, is it just, like, I feel like it looks like it's just black. We have the Sailor 2024 Pen Show ink. We have Birmingham Pen Company Weathered Brick and Antique Sepia. These are all 4 samples from Jessie. And then we have Montblanc Pop Pink, which I ordered from Pen Boutique. And Perfectly Insane and Wasted Paper, or sorry, Tono Lims and Wasted Paper, Perfectly Insane, which is an Endless Pens exclusive through their Hatch program. And then Robert Oster and the Endless Pens Community Ink. It's Uni Truffle. I forgot to write the ink name. Uni Truffle. I've had ube pancakes. There's a place nearby that makes them sometimes. And they're pretty good. And this is like a great color for that. Yeah. So thank you, Jessie, for the first Pen Friend Inks of 2026. And thank you to my wallet for purchasing Montblanc Pop Pink from Pen Boutique and the 2 inks from Endless Pens. Let's let these dry a little bit because I got some fun things from JetPens that I feel like I should share. And by fun things, I mean like one super fun thing that I really want to show y'all. I hope I didn't just show my address. I'll have to see. I got an A6 cover on cover for the Foggy Plaid cover that I ordered. That's really what I ordered. That's really what I went to order for. And also my highlighters. Because what I'm going to do is in my Anliba case. I don't have it set up exactly right now. I'm going to put my little weather stamps. I'm going to put these, but not in the case. Actually, I'll just take them out. Actually, should I swatch them? These are my favorite highlighters. I just love them. I got one in like a random, like Tokyo. I think one was included in a Tokyo Pen Shop like best of kit. I love getting those, by the way. I don't know if they've released 2025, but I just like to get them because I get to discover new pens. But they had, I think, the yellow one was in one of their kits or something like that. And I loved it so much. Even the color. I was like, I need to find these. So I got... They used to have like a smoky set, but this is like just the standard set that they get. Let's swatch them out. Why not? Why not? I'm gonna turn this off and zoom in. I feel like I didn't zoom in at all, but maybe that's not a bad thing. But anyway, they have this window so you can kind of see what you're highlighting. I don't know if you could tell, but there's like a little window. So if you're like highlighting words, you can kind of see what you're highlighting. And then if you need to, it also has like a little fine liner. And I just love them. And they write really nicely in the Hobonichi and they dry fairly quickly. And I just love it. So the pink is Sakura, I believe. Yeah, Sakura. And the yellow is, they call it bright yellow on this one, but it used to have like a Japanese name. And then this is lime. I like to use this one like for paydays and things like that when I'm marking them in my planner. This is, what do they call this one? Aqua? I don't know if you heard that little groan, but pearl is purling. And then my other personal favorite is this purple one, which they call lavender. So that's cool. So what I'm going to put in here is I'm going to put these. I do use them for color coding. Purple's usually like my personal things. I actually don't remember what my code was. I'll have to look at one of my old planners. Oh no, my other stuff isn't going to fit probably. Okay, we might have to revisit how we do this. But I was also going to keep a pencil in here and like a 6-inch ruler sort of thing. And then these, because I use these, I haven't used them yet, but I plan to use them in my Bonichi. And then like my planner pen, my 2 planner pens. Maybe you could put the pencil here. Or like a ballpoint pen or something. I've really been loving... Oops, where is it? Oh no, I lost it. I think I took it to my room. But I have a Sarasa clip. It's the Permanent version though, so it's all white. And I've really been enjoying using that on the Hobonichi paper for this year. And then, yeah, and then I'll just carry this with me, and this will be like my planner essentials. So that's the plan. But anyway, here's our highlighters. I love them a lot. They're like bright, but also mild linery, and they just write like, I just love them. They're really nice. And then we have, what else do we have? I just got this because I have that Lamy. It's the clip for like your planner. I don't need it. I have a Traveler's Company clip and a metal clip from Amazon. But I was looking at the new, like just arrived stuff, new arrivals on JetPens. That's dangerous. I do that for like a lot of shops and that's dangerous to me. But I was like, this is gonna sell out the second people know it exists. So I got one. Because why not? Actually, I should use it on... It'll be good on this. I was struggling with keeping this open. Maybe. Oh, perfect. So anyway, it's ridiculous and I totally didn't need it. I can't wait to swatch these inks here. I think I'm going to do that still. And then... Oh, wait, there's more. Then I got these little flake stickers. The little cats. Cat in a box. And pandas. Are these fluffy? They did a really good job with the texture because they're not fluffy, but they look like it. But yeah, baby pandas and cats. There's 302 pandas and 304 cats. And these are so cute. I figure I'll put them in like Happy Mail and stuff like that. I'm trying to be better this year about being a better pen pal. So yeah, so if you want a pen pal, I've been a very shitty one in recent years. People have been very kind and generous and sent things, and I have not written back or anything yet, and I feel terrible about that. But yeah, one of my goals this year is to be a better pen pal. So if you want to be pen pals, my address is in the About section. Or you can message me, and we can maybe become pen pals. So this is like the thing that I definitely didn't need to get, but I could not resist. So when I was looking around again at the new arrivals, I found this cassette tape, and I'm like, what the heck is that? It's a cassette tape cutter. So you could put freaking washi tape in here and cut it. It has cuts on both sides. There's an A side and a B side. Look, you just load washi tape into it. Do I have washi tape sitting here? I have one. There was another one. Should we just load it up with some washi tape? Oh, I feel like this is too big. Is this too big? Yeah, that won't close. Will this close? This one will close. Yeah. Okay, I had another one sitting here. Where is it? This is more than swatches. I'm sorry and you're welcome. Also, thank you for all the kind comments on the currently inked videos and all that stuff. Let me find, I know there was another cool washi tape here. Let me find it. Oh my god, I don't know when this paused. I'm gonna have to rewatch my video again. But anyway, I paused to find the washi tape and then I loaded it and you didn't even see it, I think is where. So you load it in like this. And then you have two washi tapes. You just go shoop. It bothers me that that's upside down, but what are you gonna do? And then boop. It's the greatest thing. Okay, it's not upside down from this side. This one is now, but that's okay. I love it. It's silly and ridiculous, and I totally didn't need it at all. Okay, here's our swatches. Tintype Sailor 2024 Pen Show Ink, Weathered Brick, Antique Sepia, Montblanc Pop Pink. There's actually, the more you look at this, it reminds me of Mittens from the Diamond Ink Vent, except I'm sure it's not, I don't think it's permanent. The wasted paper, yeah, that reminds me a lot of Golden Hour. I think, or not, Golden, what is it called? Golden something. Golden Orchid. Oh, I forget what the name was. It's Orchid something. But, yeah, that reminds me a lot of that. And then the ube. This kind of looks like a little purple rainbow. I love it. If you decide to get one of these from JetPens, please let me know. I'll link it below. I wish I had referral links for JetPens because I would totally link it for that. But this is great. Also, I don't know if I was still muted when, or not muted, paused when I said this, but it came in 4 colors. It was a clear, a gray, a green, and this, excuse me, this pink. Okay, so Tintype. I love it. I like the sheen. It reminds me, everything reminds me of Slag Gray. I think the sheen on Slag Gray was more red though, but this is beautiful. I'm obsessed with Birmingham grays and blacks. Sailor 2024 Pen Show. This is an amazing, like, dark olivey drabby green. This would actually look really nice in the Coffee Monsters Co. Or my white tortoise, my pelican white tortoise. Weathered Brick. Love, 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 love. Antique Sepia. Where it is. There it is. There you go. Antique Sepia. The swatch reminds me of kind of what Erebus Crater looks like, but it does. Okay, I was scared because it looked kind of gray, and then it did like that pinky green thing. The dried writing actually does look kind of brownish, which makes more sense to me. Hey, there it is. Here's Pop Pink. I was saying before I was paused that this reminded me of Mittens from the Diamond Ink Vent, except Montblanc is not like a permanent ink. Then we have Perfectly Insane, which is freaking insane. Like, it's the perfect name for it. Perfectly Insane. And then we have Ube Truffle, which I just can't get enough of. I think that color is so pretty. It's probably close to something else, and I didn't need this, but here we are. So thank you to Jessie for the pen friend inks. Thank you once again to my wallet for Montblanc and the Endless Pens inks and all the nonsense from JetPens. My little stickers. My washi tape thing. My cover on cover. My clip. My little stupid clip. I'm not even like a Sanrio fan. Like, I just like that Kuromi stuff is like purple and black and gray and pink. That's like my favorite color combo. Anyway, once again, we have another long rambly video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the detour to JetPens. And yeah, I'll be back again very soon with some more swatching. We have that Van Ness box that I haven't opened. We have pen friend inks coming in. We have the big bag of doom. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys again and swatching inks. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to, for swatch videos going forward, we will do them in the weeks. And then I will update my chronological notebook. And then I'll show it off as I feel like it. Or if something is like really drastically different later, I can be like, oh, remember that ink we swatched here? It looks like this here. And I will do like, or like when I do a currently inked or whatever, we can kind of flip through it. That way you got to kind of get little more updates, because I don't want to make a video that's long enough to like record in both things. And part of the reason I wanted this is because I just wanted a book to play in whenever I wanted to and have room to play with the inks. I did get an A5 Midori cover to put on it. I have that Galen leather case. I don't know if I'm going to use it for this particular notebook. I might put, I don't know. I haven't decided. I got it. It's here. If I don't use it for this, I'll use it for something else, because I also have like my transcription projects that I want to do. I wonder if this is a big enough notebook to do that in. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I think what I'll do is this will be the one that I play with on my own when I want to, and if something cool comes up, I'll show you. And then this is the one that we'll do on video, because it's a compact size. It fits in the frame a little nicer. And yeah, I think that's what we'll do. If you have any feedback or whatever that you want to provide, I will listen to it. I do not promise to do anything with it, but I will listen to you. And yeah, anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know, did you have a favorite of these inks? Yeah, and like I said, one of my goals this year is to be a better pen pal. If you want to do an ink swap or something, or just exchange letters, which is perfectly fine. We don't have to do, doesn't have to be inks and packages all the time. Letters are amazing. If that's something that you want to do with me, let me know. My address is in the in my bio, in the description, not in the description box, but in my bio. It's a PO box, and if you'd like to send me a letter or something, let me know. And my goal, like I said, this year is I started a Happy Mail tracker, so when I receive things I can log it, and when I send things out I can log it. Yeah, we have so much like journal things to talk about. I've been in all of the books and it's been great. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the love on the long videos that we've had recently. It's been nice to kind of just do them, even though I feel like I'm yapping way too much. You seem to really like them, so thank you for that. And yeah, thank you again, Jessie, for the samples. And I'll see you again soon with another video. Take care. Love you. Bye.